to the next topic.
Should be my sit-in next time.
All right, Pokemon Go.
You're snipping.
So,
Staying on topic with this. See,
Yeah.
we said we got a running theme.
honestly, we do have kind of a running theme. I hope this isn't like all we talk about going forward. And like,
It's gonna be
news.
every week, dude.
Oh,
It's gonna be
dog?
another game doing
This is
something.
like all our channel is. No, my dog, yeah. I hope we never talk about my dog again. I hate it. Niantic for Pokemon Go has just
Pokemon Go
they
to the
put out-
polls.
Yeah. Gross. They put out an update last week where basically they changed character models from obviously male and female character models to whatever that fucking thing
Androgynous.
is. To androgynous
Some
he
red
days.
demon?
He
There's
she's.
so many comparisons up on like Twitter or X or whatever
What
of
was
like
that thing?
my character before, my character now, and they're just like, what the hell?
Yeah, so
Like, I used to be cute. No, I'm ugly.
yeah, so you have so you have honestly Pokemon Go and Nintendo was one of the last ones I thought was going to pull this shit.
Nintendo really doesn't have anything to do with Pokemon. They just kind of
Well,
sit back. They sit back and let Niantic or whatever.
So it's
They
Niantic is a Pokemon Go, but they don't have a share in the Pokemon like they don't have a part.
From
in
my understanding, Nintendo just lets whoever does Pokemon to just run with their own shit.
I did a breakdown on this in something. I don't know if it was an old podcast episode, but we were talking about Pokemon and who owns it. It's like 1/3 Nintendo, 1/3 Game Freak, and some additional one.
Some Japanese shit.
But Niantic is basically the ones who make these like real world translating to video game on your mobile device type games.
Oh yeah, this is when we were talking about like Monster Hunter and all that stuff. And they're doing.
But I don't remember who the third interested party is in Pokemon.
We've done too many of these. I don't remember.
Yeah, if you know who it is, comment below and let us know what we're
Weeks
missing
just
here.
blend together.
But yeah,
I don't even know what year it is. I thought it was 2025 the other day.
did you really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I almost wrote it on a check, and I'm just like, what the hell?
That's
You're
awesome.
not cashing this for a year.
I played Pokemon Go when it first came out,
Did I miss the election?
and honestly, like Pokemon Go when it first came out was actually huge, and I think
It was.
And I mean, I remember
It
all
never
of my
grabbed me.
friends. All of my friends at Best Buy, we all got in the car one weekend when they introduced like Gen 2.
Nerd.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, all right? We got to talk about it. It's
were like
relevant.
You and the what, Geek Squad or whatever.
It wasn't Geek Squad. I never hung out with
Those were the
guys in
cool
Geek
kids
Squad.
at Best Buy.
Geek Squad was not the cool kids. Magnolia salespeople were the cool kids. We didn't even have a Magnolia sales in where we were at.
That's how low on the totem pole you were.
Well, we're like the biggest Best Buy, like because there's not a single one within like 40 miles in any
I like
direction.
how you're still saying we, and you haven't been working there in like what 6 years?
It's been 6 years at least. But no,
You're
so
old.
well, everyone loves Best Buy. Just kidding. But basically, we had
fine.
our crew at Best Buy. Generation 2 announced, and we all got in the car one weekend, and we just drove from tournament spot to tournament spot, trying to catch like Lugias and shit, going to all the different gyms and battling and doing raids and shit.
I don't know whether to be proud of your dedication or horrified.
Well, it was super weird because like some people didn't know this game existed, and so you'd have a group of like 30 people who were like standing outside of like a daycare or a school or something.
They're just waiting for the kids to
Or a
come
military outpost, just
Yeah.
sitting there huddled in groups, on their phones like a bunch of terrorists in Iraq.
You ever, like see those videos of like people walking around like the big parks in New York or Chicago and like
There's a Lugia over here, and you'd see like 100 people run over there.
It's like all of America just turned into super nerds for a year.
For sure.
Well, like, do you guys ever talk about? Do you know anybody who does like geocaching? They go from like spot to spot, and like they have like these little.
Oh, is that like where it's like just like kind of like a scavenger hunt or whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like everyone's participating in the scavenger hunt. I'm like,
It's
I just
throughout
want to
the
dox
world.
every freaking spot. I just want to be like paint like an arrow on the wall pointing to where the cache is, so it's not even close to a challenge.
Just put it in someone's mailbox.
Just do a bunch of vandalism, or just take everything that's in it.
yeah,
Just to ruin the
Kids,
fun.
note from third-party studios: vandalize more.
Yeah. You know
Hey,
what
man.
to do. You know what to do, everybody. Oh man.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Well, in Pokemon Go, I don't even know what generation this game is on, but it has been out for like 7 years now. So it's
2016, dude.
yeah.
It's 8.
I was going to say
8
it's more
years.
than that. It was like a couple years into when I was in college. I remember it.
Yeah,
My
well,
roommates played
it came out during the election. That's why you got Hillary saying, "Pokemon, go to the polls."
Oh, love that.
That pandering bitch.
That worked out for her.
I don't know why.
And that hot
every-
sauce in her purse when she was in the South.
I don't know why every single person in this industry is just so infantilized by like changing all of these characters from like just an obvious male female to whatever the hell that
thing.
like abomination character is.
That's what kids are gonna see in their nightmares.
Yeah, there's a bunch of screenshots of people that people are taking, and it's just
well,
It's horrifying.
like I can't even remember the last game that came out with decent looking characters. I mean,
it's
you
a
Baldur's
man,
Gate.
baby.
Was it Lorien Studios?
Lorien
yeah.
Studios. Yep.
Yeah, they actually had decent looking characters. I mean, you had an entire fandom of like people who love the Baldur's Gate series just getting soaked for Asterion.
As soon as that game came out, it was just Rule 34 all over the place.
I honestly, I really
People
like
were busy for a while, huh?
I mean, yeah.
the amount of content in Baldur's Gate 3 is
People do the same for
absolutely insane.
Pokemon, too.
Oh my god, we don't have to go into that.
You guys want to get dark?
We're
All right.
stopping this right now.
Hold on, typing in Rule 34 / Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's go.
Don't type that in.
It's
Do
gonna
not
get
do it.
weird.
Don't.
Pokemon Go. All right,
Whole
Pokemon.
channel will get canceled.
So they're not going to change up what they're going to
Quit.
do on Pokemon Go. I don't think they're going to reverse this update at all. But it's
No.
the same thing.
Well, I think they have another like consulting firm, like Sweet Baby Inc. or Black Girl Gamers is another consulting one that did this.
Oh yeah, it's Gamer X.
Oh yeah, it's Gamer X.
It's Gamer X.
Oh my! I thought
Be
you
a
were
little
I
joking.
love these names so much.
At least
Oh, I
Sweet
thought
Baby
you were
Inc. hides
joking.
behind their P word obsession, but I mean Gamer X is kind of on the nose.
I don't get it. No.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. So,
But yeah, I've been hearing that like even like they just fucked up the 3D modeling in general to where it's like you got weird proportions and like they've really limited the customization. There's only like one female face or some shit.
yeah, honestly, Pokemon Go, I'm sure Pokemon Go will stick around for a long time, especially if they keep putting out more updates because first off, a game like this, there's only so many places in your local town to go visit to get stuff. And
You got to go to the ghetto.
in the ghetto.
You got to give me that Geo, dude.
Bunch of Hitmonchons in the ghetto. Hitmon leaves
There's a
in the
song
ghetto.
in there.
Yeah, we could. All right, if
We'll
you're
produce it. We'll have it next
if
week.
you're musically talented or gifted, DM us on Instagram a song like a parody of "In the Ghetto."
I want an
that covers
animation of a dorky white kid going to the ghetto to get like the lamest Pokemon.
Pokemon. A Weedle.
Yeah, I was
Weedle.
about to say Caterpie or something.
Was that like Sprout or whatever? Some
Oh, Bellsprout.
Bell
Bell
Sprout?
Good old Bellsprout.
Honestly, also, if you can do the Poke Rap, that's also a thing that I'd be interested in hearing. We'll feature you on the next video. We'll if you publish like
That'd be the
send us
extro.
like an MP3 of you doing the Poke Rap, and we'll put it as the intro in our next live stream.
It's like a 2-minute song.
I'm putting the challenge out. I'm like, if they can do the cover,
All right,
they-
guys, we're gonna listen to this and just sit there quietly for 2 minutes.
even if they do a bad
Some
job,
autistic dude is trying to rap.
Jigglypuff, Weeping Bell,
It's
Bulbasaur,
like
Caterpie.
4 logs because he stops to start breathing.
Well, we have friends. We have friends who can do it. Apparently, they did a karaoke night. I'm like, I wish I was there for that.
It was great.
Did you see it? You were
I
there.
was there. It was
Oh.
hilarious.
I love it. I want to know more. But we'll know more on the next topic.
I'll
Are they going out tonight so I can shame them?
I'll text her after we're done with this.